Hello everyone, my name is Fadi Muhammad Reza. I'm from Business Administration 2015 FISIP Unpad. Now today I will to show you about PDB Triangle. This is PDB Triangle. In PDB Triangle include first is segmenting, and second is differentiation, and third is brand, right? Okay, in segmenting include segmenting, targeting, and positioning. And second, in differentiation is selling, marketing mix is and differentiation. And in brand is brand, service, and process. Okay, right. First, I will to discuss about point in point of segmentation. Okay, check it out. Okay, first point is segmenting. Okay, segmenting is approach through social, economy, and individual factor and such a brand loyalty have been considered along with the behavioral variable proposed by Philip Kotler. Segmenting a market, the first is a process organizing the market into groups that a business can gain to competitive advantage in. They must, however, avoid the fragmenting the market as the diversity and make it difficult to profitably serve the smaller market. The characteristic marketers are looking for the measurable, accessible, sustainable, and actionability. Measurability, the understanding of size, processing, characteristic, and value need of a particular segment. Okay, accessibility, the ability to communicate with a segment in a effective manner. Next, sustainability. The segment is profitable enough to differentiate itself from other segments in the market and maintain the value the business offer. Next is actionability, the capability of an organism to create a competitive advantage with the offering in the specific segment of the market. Okay, first in segmentation is geographic segmenting. Geographic segmenting is divided to market according to geographic criteria. In practice, market can be segmented as broadly as continentally and then narrowly as neighborhood or postal codes. Typical geographic variables include a country, region, population density, city of town size, climate zone. Okay, next is demographic segmentation. Segmentation according to demography is based to consumer demographic variables such as age, income, family size, socioeconomic status, and many more. Demographic segmentation shows that consumers with similar demographic profile with exhibit similar purchasing pattern, motivation, interest, and lifestyle. That this characteristic will translate into similar product brand preference in practice. Demographic segmenting can potentially employ an variable that is used by the nation census collector. Typical demographic variable and their description as follow: age, gender, occupation, social class, marital status, family life stage, family size, home ownership, ethnic, and religion. Next is psychographic segmenting. Psychographic segmenting, which is sometimes called lifestyle segmenting, is measured by studying and activities, interests, and opinion of customers. It's considered how people spend their leisure, and which external influence they are most responsive to and influenced by. Psychographic is a very widely used basis of segmenting because it enables marketing to identify tightly defined market segment and better understand customer motivation for product or brand choice. While many to miss properly psychographic segmenting analysis are well known, the majority of studies based on psychographic are custom designed, that is, the segments are developed for the individual product. At the specific time, one common trait among psychographic segmentation studies is that they use quirky name is described by segment. Next is behavioral segmenting. Behavioral segmenting divides the customer into groups according to their observed behavior. Many marketers believe that behavioral variable and superior to demographic and geographic for building market segment. Typical sorry, behavioral variable and their descriptor include: first is price, next benefit, so user status, user rate, loyalty status, buyer red lines, attitude to product or service, and adopt status. Okay, this is segmenting. Next, okay. Next is second point is targeting. What is targeting? What is targeting? Okay. Targeting is the selection or potential customer to whom a business wishes to sell product or service, and targeting strategy involve segmenting the market. Like choose which segment of the market are appropriate and determining the product that will be offered in each segment. A business business offering multiple products can determine if the various segments should serve one generic product, such as in mass marketing, or if each segment should receive a customized product multi-segment based upon the market based upon the market diversity, maturity, the level of competition, and the volume of sales. Okay, that's from point 2, targeting. Right. Next, we'll to discuss about point 3 is positioning. Right. Okay, don't go anywhere, stay with me. Okay, right. Previously we have to discuss about second point, yeah, is targeting. Next, third point is positioning in segmenting. Right? Okay, positioning. What is meaning of positioning in marketing strategy? Okay, positioning is a marketing concept that outline what a business should do. What a business should do to market its product or service to its customer. Okay, in positioning, the marketing department creates an image for the product based on its intended audience. This is created through the use of promotion, next price, and next place, and the last is product. The more intense a positioning strategy, typically Typically, the more effective the marketing strategy is for a company, a good positioning strategy elevated the marketing effort and help a buyer move to knowledge of a product or service to its purchase. Okay, this is from the third point, positioning, right? Okay, uh, we have to discuss about um, point one in PDB Triangle. It's segmenting. Okay, right? I will to discuss about the point, the second point from uh, PDB Triangle. Yes, it's differentiation. Okay, check it out. Okay. Now I will to discuss about the second point from PDB triangle. This is a differentiation. Okay. Next, we have to. I'm sorry. Next, I will to discuss you about uh, second point from differentiation. Okay, check it out. Okay. Next point is selling. Okay, what is selling? Selling is first and foremost a transaction between the seller and the prospective buyer or buyer. The target market where money or something considered to have monetary value is exchanged for goods or service, or is exchange for good or service. So the best way to define selling is to focus on the sales skills are necessary to make that transaction happen. Defining selling as the art of closing of deal and cash supply selling agents. If you are interested in improving your sales skill, you find that there are sub supposed sub subsetly many kind of selling that you should avoid, such as high pressure selling, pressure selling, no pressure selling, collaborative selling, and many more. But all of them amount to conducting the same basic action in the end. Uh, okay, this is definition of selling. Uh, this is the last of second point in PDB. It's differentiation. Okay, next we are to next we have to next point in PDB. It's brand. Okay, check it out. Okay, next point is marketing mix. Okay, marketing mix is one of the most famous marketing terms. The marketing mix is the tactical or operational part of a marketing plan. The marketing mix is also called in 4P and the 7Ps. The 4P are price, place, product, and promotion. The marketing mix definition is simple. It is about putting the right product or a product or a combination thereof in the place at the right time and the right price. The difficult part is doing this well, as you need to know every aspect of your business plan. Here is the expansion of the 4Ps to the 7Ps marketing model. First is a product. A product is an item that is built or production to satisfy the need of a certain group of people. The product can be intangible or tangible, as it can be in the form of service or goods. Uh, the the second point is price. Okay, price of the product is basically the amount that a customer pays for to enjoy it. Price is a very important component of the marketing mix. It is also a very important component of a marketing plan, as it determines determinants to firm profit and survival. Adjusting the price of the product has a big impact on the entire marketing strategy, as well, greatly affecting the sales and demand of the product. Pricing always helps shape the perception of a product in customer eyes. Always remember that a low price usually means an inferior good in the customer eyes, as they compare your good to a competitor. Consequently, price to hike will make the cost outweigh the benefit in customer eyes, and they will therefore value their money over your product. Be sure to examine competitor pricing and price according when setting the product price. Marketers should consider to perceive value that the product offers. There are three major pricing strategies, and these are market penetration pricing, market saving pricing, and neutral pricing. Here's some the important questions that you should ask yourself when you're setting the product price. How much did the product the product? What is customer perceive the product value? Do you think the slick price decrease you significantly increase your market share? Can the current eh, sorry can the current price of the product keep up with the price of the product competitor? Next is place. Place or distribution is a very important part of product mix definition. You have to position and distribute the product in the place that is accessible to potential buyer. This comes with the deep understanding of your target market. Understand them inside out, and you will discover the most effective positioning and distribution channel that directly speak with your market. There are many distribution strategies, including first, intensive distribution, exclusive distribution, selective distribution, and franchising. Marketing mix number 4 is promotion. Promotion is very important component of marketing, as it can boost brand recognition and sales. Promotion is comprised of various elements like sales organizing, public relations, advertising, sales promotion. It's 4. Advertising typically cover communication methods that are paid for, like television advertisement, radio commercial, print media, and internet advertisement. In contemporary times, there seems to be shift in focus offline to the online world. Public relations, on the other hand, are communications that are typically not paid for. This includes press release, exhibition, sponsorship, deals, seminar, conference, and event. What's important to not take this literally. Word of mouth can you circulate on the internet, har- harness effect, um, sorry, effectively, effectively, and this has the potential to be one of the most valuable assets you have in boosting your your profit online. An extremely good example of this online social media on managing a firm online social media presence. In creating an effective promotion strategy is need to ensure volume. Mm, I'm sorry. Next, and number five is people of both target market and people directly related to the business. Through group through research is important to discover whether there are enough people in your target market that is in demand for certain type of product to service. The company employee are important in marketing because they are the ones of deliver this service. It is important to hire and train the right people to deliver superior service to the client. Uh, Whatever they run a super desk, customer service, copyright, programming, and many more. When a business finds people who genuinely believe in the product or service that the particular business creates, it's highly likely that the employee will perform the best they can. Additionally, they be more open to honest feedback about the business and input their own thought and passion which can scale and grow the business. This is secret internal competitive advantage business can have over other competitors which can inherently affect a business position in the marketplace. Next is process. The system and process of the organizing affect the execution of the service. So have a make sure that you have well tailored process in place minimize costs. It could be your entire sales funnel, a pay system distribution, and other systemic procedures and steps to ensure a working business that is running effectively. Tweaking and enhancement can come to later thicken up a business to minimize costs and maximize profit. And the last is physical evidence. In the service industry, there should be physical evidence that the service was delivered. Additionally, physical evidence pertains to how a business and its products are perceived in the marketplace. It is a physical evidence of a business presents a establishment a concept of this is branding. For example, when you think of fast food, you think of McDonald's. When you think of sport, its name is Nike or Adidas come into mind. You immediately know exactly what their presence is in the marketplace. As they the generally market leader and have established physically evident as well as physiological physiological evidence in their marketing. They have manipulated their customer perception so well to the point where their brand appear first in line when an individual asks to broadly name a brand in their niche or industry. Okay, this is marketing mix. Okay, next point, yeah, is selling. Okay, first point is differentiation product. Okay, what is differentiation product in the second point of the PDB triangle? Okay, this is differentiation product. differentiation product result from add feature which give customer benefit that rival cannot match. Before adding feature, a company should thoroughly research the need for the particular feature among customers in the intended target market. Companies keep on adding new features just because their competitors are offering them. Sometimes, deleting of feature and benefit from a product may be very effective differentiation because customers never really wanted this benefit. Okay. Adding the same feature as competitor may make a product of a company more acceptable among customers, though it may end up introducing similar product that does not result in any differential advantage. Such a strategy of matching feature and benefit will result in product parity, with no company providing any compelling reason to the customer for buying its product. In such industry, customer will buy on the basis of price, and competitor will be forced to cut price to grab customer from each other. The profit is every company will go down. Companies will not have ability to differentiate their product as they will not have enough resource due to their dwindling profit margin. The only way out of this mess is that companies should pick up correct, arrange resources, and start differentiating their product from each other. Price-based competition should be avoided. Most of the time, in most categories of goods, customers get products with features that they could be features that they could do without and are needlessly paying for them. Most products can be made more suitable for their target market by direction of content feature. Nokia has introduced a stripped-down version of the cellular phone for the entry-level customer in Japan. The phone is contrast to the ones that offer internet usage and commerce camera and manual. It serves the basic purpose of mobile connectivity. Many customers are realizing that they do not need what they have bought, and the switching over to this simple phone. The phenomenon is likely to be repeated in many categories of goods once simple option are available at lesser price. Okay, this is a differentiating point. Okay, next I will discuss about the second point. Okay. Okay, we have in the last point of PDB Triangle is a brand. Okay, first point is brand. Okay, check it out. Okay, first is brand. What is brand? A brand is a product, service, or a concept that a publicity distinguishes from other product, service, or a concept so that it can be easily communicated and usually marketed. A brand name is a name of the distinctive product, service, or concept. Branding is the process of creating and disseminating the brand name. Branding can be applied to entire corporate identity, as well to individual product, and service name. Brands are usually protected from by the other securing a trademark or service mark from authorized agency, usually a government agency, before applying for the trademark or service mark. You need to establish that someone else hasn't already obtained one or your name. Although you can do the searching yourself, it is common to hire a law firm that specializes in doing trademark search and managing the application process, which in the United States takes about a year. Once you learn that no one else using it, you can begin to use your brand name a trademark simply by starting it is a trademark using the TM, where it first appears in the publisher or website. After you receive the trademark, you can use the registered symbol after your trademark. Brands are often expressed in the form of logos, graphic representation of the brand. In the computers, a recent example of widespread brand application was a Intel Inside, label provided to manufacturers that all use Intel microchips. A company brand the public awareness of them is often as a factor in evaluating a company. Corporations sometimes hire market research firms to study public recognition from brand names as well as attitude toward of brand. Okay, this is a definition of brand. Okay, next to the second point is um, is service. Okay. Okay, next point is process. What is meaning is process? Process is sequence of independent, eh, eh, interdependent and linked procedures which, at every stage, consume one or more resource, employing time, energy, machine, and money to convert inputs, data, material, parts, and many more into outputs. This output then serves an input for the next steps until a known goal or end result is reached. Okay, the last from point in brand is a service. Okay, service is a okay. Service according a Kotler in 1994, service is an event or outcome that can be offered by an institution to another party that is usually invisible, and the result cannot be owned by other parties. Hadi Pranata in 1980 argued that service is an accidental activity outside the basic task job description is given to the customer, client, and so forth, as well as the perceived both as a tribute or home base. Okay, this is service definition. Right. Okay, guys, this is a PDB Triangle definition, point by point. Thanks for watching my video. See you. Bye.